I want to say St. Tammany Parish, I think is a great parish. We got a great school system. I work at a great school, but we do have some issues happening. For example, we have teachers using their classrooms to push political ideology on children. We have evidence if you need it. Can't state any names. I don't want to shame anybody. I don't believe in cancel culture. I think that's ridiculous. But we have teachers trying to force their views on kids. There are dividing classes. If you agree with the teacher, you're the teacher's friend. If you disagree, you are the teacher's enemy and you get marginalized and harassed. I'm all about finding racism, and if it exists, we get rid of it. If something's going on with that bus driver, we got to stop it, okay? We also got to stop political discrimination, political harassment by adults to children. They don't do that to me. I'm a teacher. They don't come pick on me. They pick on children. They don't even have a frontal lobe developed until they get my age. I'm going on 26. Supposedly my frontal lobe just developed. I think I can make decisions now. But these kids, they can't. They're not fully developed. And it's a sad day when you have teachers giving graded assignments on websites, commonsense.org, for digital citizenship. I have pictures of this. It's on Google Classroom. Many kids have brought this to my attention. That's how I found out about it. Mr. Copel, what is confirmation bias? I said, I don't know. We didn't have that when I was in high school. What is confirmation bias? Let's find out. Well, I found out that this particular website was telling kids that they are inherently racist, inherently xenophobic, and biased. Okay? A teacher assigning an assignment telling kids that this is how they are. It's very sad. This is at my school where I work at. Again, adults to children. Why are we bringing politics in the classroom? I never share political ideas in class. This is for instructional time. I believe classes should be politically neutral. I'm trying to remember. There's one thing I want to bring up to you guys. What was really strange about that website, it brings you to an NPR article where it talks about hate speech and extremism. I'm against hate speech, we should all be against hate speech. But it only talks about hate speech being from conservative outlets, and that conservative influencers are the ones spewing hate speech in today's society, which is disgusting, and it's not true, and it's a false narrative. What is the consequence for political harassment, political discrimination, when an adult is discriminating against a kid? What do we do with that? Why is that allowed? How is that okay? It shouldn't be okay. They need to be held accountable. If I did that at any other job, I would be fired. There'd be no ifs, ands, or buts. The union, we want to protect teachers. I want to protect teachers, but the union better do something about this because they're doing nothing. Okay, you guys, you probably do a great job most of the time. I'm not coming against any of you individually at all. I don't even know most of you guys, but something has to be done.
Thank you, Mr.
Can I have another minute like some of the other people?
Got to move on. Thank you.
No, you can't be impartial. You can't be impartial. You can't do it.
Up next, we've got Mr.
All right,
Joseph.
I'll move on, but that's on video. I want you to know you're being impartial. That's very not fair.
Today's it's May 12th version, which it's the original policy with proposed changes and no comment cards.
So what exactly are you limiting? Which part of our speech are you limiting? Do you not want public comment? We have no other opportunity except for filling out these little things at the beginning of the meetings to be able to address you guys openly. If I send you an email, you might read it, you might not, but if I show up here to your face, at least, you guys will see me, you'll listen to me. You can't say you didn't know, you didn't hear anything. Restricting public free speech at your meetings is going to look very bad for you if you ever try to run for any political office ever again in America, because this is supposed to be the land where we celebrate as much free speech as possible. In a time where we really want as much public participation, this seems like a ridiculous move. I don't know who you wouldn't want to hear from. I can understand having a time limit, like we have the 3 minutes and the 5 minutes, but I do not understand removing that. So if you want to do something like you would see in Cuba, where I have been to, I've also been to Nicaragua, where they limit the people's speech. I mean, look, we only get 3 minutes to talk to you already, or 5 minutes if you, get with you guys a week ahead of time, send an email. You could give us the decency to not remove that. I really beg of you not to get rid of that. To think that you would not want to hear from the people who voted you in, that's ridiculous. Look, I got 30 seconds to just keep saying that's ridiculous, y'all. You cannot restrict free speech in America. We're already facing, the restriction of free speech and censorship everywhere. Why would we want to even go that way? Once it's gone, would it ever even be given back? I doubt it. I doubt we would ever see that come back. Please do not do that. If you do that, I hate to say it, but there's no way you would ever be reelected for anything. It's not in Louisiana, not in St. Tammany Parish. No way at all. It's not happening. I got 3 seconds. Don't do that. Please don't do that. It's bad.
Thank you, Mr. Koppel.